regular season Custom League Series. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now into the box, David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. And that misses 1-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Two and two.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. So now into the box is Mike Trout. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Jared Walsh. First pitch on the way.
No, outside.
The 1-0 home. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Tim Anderson.
Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball
Play
1.
1-1.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Tommy Edman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. The next batter will be Luis Robert. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Robert leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Misses down below the knees. Eloy Jimenez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Upton going back. And this one is gone. A home run.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And now Eloy Jimenez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Max Stassi as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
20-12, 1-2 to count.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So next to hit is Justin Upton. First pitch on its way. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away. 1 out, runner at first, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. In the dirt here, in time, and he is nailed at second. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot. Last half of the second set to go, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
Lays off 1-0. Tucker is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Full count now, 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. One out, bases empty, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Trout is there, 2 gone. So now to the plate, Zach Collins will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Ha!
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kurt Suzuki. And they could use a spark from him here. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Taylor Ward. Lynn steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Up next, Franklin Barreto trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The 3rd baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
No strike.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1 the count now. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 1 out here in the Chi Sox 3rd. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Ready now for the White Sox. Tommy Edman flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, David Fletcher. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2
He wasn't
strikes.
even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Jared Walsh. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now from the stretch. This one's down to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. The batter will be Luis Robert. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard hit towards center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Nero, is there anything that Mike Trout can't do?
No, I don't think so, Dan. I think when we look back on it and the dust settles, he's one of the best ball players to ever put a uniform on. Makes plays like that diving catch right there. I mean, really, every night you watch this guy, he's impacting the game, whether it be on offense or defense. He gives you something to say wow about.
And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Ball 3.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yordan Alvarez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a
Oh, what a stop on the slide.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Zach Collins is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
3-0 now. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Aaron Slegers comes on now. An awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Yoan Moncada will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a lead on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as they'll hold tight at third base. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Next to the left side, the center fielder, Luis.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
No
He's
strike.
working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Barreto's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready now is Yordan Alvarez. He's 1-for-2 in this one.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-1. 3 runs already home here. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Jose Quijada gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. A ball and no strikes. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Ball and a strike
Outside.
to count to Suzuki. The 1-1. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. At the plate now, Taylor Ward. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Got him. Next to hit is Franklin Barreto. He flew out in his last AB.
The second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting the flip side.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Fouled off. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Barreto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. As he'll take a look at ball one. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Here is
looking to minimize the damage here. Jared Walsh is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And bottom of the 6th inning now. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
the right fielder.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Kyle Tucker is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Jose Abreu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Playing 11.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Now at the plate here is Zach Collins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike two. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And now here is Yoan Moncada as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning. Now to the plate, Max Stassi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Tucker. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
Now back, let's
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Fouled away. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. In now is Anthony Rendon. He grounded out last time up. Cody Hoyer comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 12, Cody Hoyer.
From the stretch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game. In now, Kurt Suzuki. Fielded by Abreu to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Now at the plate is Tommy Edman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The second baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out. Now it'll be Luis Robert. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Again, another foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
batter, the left fielder.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulled hard down the line in left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. From the belt, the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2 to count.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the Sun. Leading off the inning, it'll be Taylor Ward, and they could use a spark from him here. And now the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his...
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Now batting.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Garrett Crochet enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. At the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he is in there. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Fletcher on third. Trout over at second. Walsh is over at first with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch. Justin Upton stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Gerardo Reyes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in is Zach Collins. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1-1.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Right side. Barreto fields cleanly, and there's 1 away. So here's Yoán Moncada. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
No ball.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next up, Tim Anderson looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Now a throw over. Back in standing. Fastball well outside.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the... And stepping in, Anthony Rendon. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Evan Marshall comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 away. now in the box, Taylor Ward. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one on the first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance Lynn earns the victory on the mound. Dylan Bundy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Man on third, don't say it on third. I'm gonna have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone.